Google's Gemini large language model surpasses ChatGPT and others in benchmark tests, becoming the most capable AI chatbot according to industry consensus. PM Modi met with Canada's Mark Carney and Australia's Anthony Albanese at the G20 Leaders Summit, announcing a tri-nation technology and innovation partnership among India, Canada, and Australia. Delhi government declares the 25th of November as public holiday to mark 350th Shahidi Divas of Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, a commemoration led by Delhi CM Rekha Gupta. Authorities in Jammu and Kashmir have intensified searches across hospitals and media offices as part of a widening probe into a white-collar terror module sparked by recovered explosives and arms. Maharashtra Deputy CM Ajit Pawar has sparked controversy, saying he'll provide funds to voters who support his party's candidates in Malegaon. He warned of rejection if they don't back NCP candidates. The Special Intensive Revision (SIR) process has started in multiple states with booth-level officers distributing enumeration forms. Voters need to verify their names in the voter lists. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M. Stalin has written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, expressing disappointment over rejected metro rail projects in Coimbatore and Madurai. A new sporty SUV from Hyundai has been revealed, aiming to compete with the popular Creta in the 9 lakh rupees price segment now. The brand is expected to capitalize on this new addition. Over 14,000 Amazon employees were laid off in October as part of a major restructuring effort, impacting key departments like engineering and gaming. India's shift from arms importer to exporter is gaining momentum. With its missile and rocket systems in high demand, defense exports surged to 21,083 crore rupees in FY 2023-24. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates says AI frenzy resembles a bubble, but stresses its transformative potential, likening it to the early internet. A neurologist recommends a daily 30-minute walk as a zero-cost habit to reduce risks of heart attack, diabetes, stroke, and depression. Epilepsy affects millions in India and globally, but many don't receive proper treatment. Research shows sleep, stress, and lifestyle habits play a significant role in seizure control. Big ultra-processed food corporations are influencing global food and health policies, shaping the way traditional meals are consumed worldwide. A longtime Gmail and Google Photos user shares their experience on how Google convinced them to upgrade to a more expensive Google One plan. Kartik Aaryan and Ananya Pandey star in Tu Meri Main Tera, a festive romantic comedy set for release on December 31, 2025. In a documentary, Ranbir Kapoor's niece Navya Naveli Nanda shares about her relation with the actor and the Kapoor family. Vansi Gadiraju, an Indian businessman, married Netra Mantana at an extravagant wedding inspired by Ambani festivities. Jennifer Lopez and Justin Bieber performed at the event. Masti 4 opened weekly at the box office, with most tickets sold through last-minute bookings due to low pre-sales. Punjabi music artist Haman Sidhu has passed away at 37 after being involved in a fatal car accident. He was known for his popular song, Paper Te Pyar. The G20 bloc in South Africa adopted a landmark climate change declaration, ignoring US pressure and sending a clear message to President Trump. NATO's eastern flank states adopt Merops drone system to combat Russian UAV incursions. Dubbed Shahid Killer, Dubai's Crown Prince has launched the Earth Dubai Award, inviting residents to share personal stories and cultural heritage that have shaped the emirate, aiming to preserve its collective memory. Former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has been taken into custody to begin serving his 27-year prison sentence for leading an attempted coup in 2022. Pope Leo XIV commends dedicated educators at a conference in Madrid, highlighting Christian identity's role in guiding education amidst modern challenges. Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov says another Putin-Trump meeting is possible, leaving door open for potential summit. Russia and Ukraine's energy tensions rise ahead of peace talks, amid a corruption scandal involving $100 million embezzlement and Ukraine's need for air, defense and natural gas imports aid. The BJP has questioned Rahul Gandhi's receptiveness to democratic cooperation after Shashi Tharoor lauded US political civility, sparking a row between the parties. US President Donald Trump hailed Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's surprise resignation, calling it great news for the country. Former England captain Michael Vaughan criticizes team for not playing pink ball warm-up, calling it amateurish. After their poor performance in the first Ashes Test, England fell to an 8-wicket defeat in the opening Ashes Test, with Travis Head's century and Scott Boland and Mitchell Starc's bowling playing key roles. India took control of the second test against South Africa, with Kuldeep Yadav taking 3 wickets. South Africa ended day 1 at 247-6. Despite a strong start from their openers, Shreyas Iyer will likely miss the home ODI series against New Zealand due to a spleen laceration, requiring a 2-month layoff for controlled rehabilitation and resuming training. Kuldeep Yadav's 3-wicket haul and Mohammad Siraj's late burst put India ahead at the end of day 1 in the Guwahati Test, as Proteas batters failed to capitalize on their starts. The Indian government has assured the Supreme Court that the delayed Indian Super League will go ahead, with no disadvantage to players due to a failed test.